In Bubblegum Simulator Infinity, there are a lot of things that can spawn in the sky. All these little rifts, including the rarest thing in the game, the Aura Egg. For example, this down here is a rift, and it can spawn when a lobby is created, or it can just spawn randomly. So let's hop over to it. As you can see, it's a nightmare egg for 5 times for 9 minutes, and lots of these can spawn. However, there's a way to force these to spawn. But for this, you do need yourself a private server, so it'll cost you 99 Robux, and like ideally you're the one who is creating the private server because you need to reset it constantly. Obviously, this would work just by hopping public servers, but if you hop a public server, there's no guarantee that it will be like the max amount of time on the timer. If you reset a private server and something cool spawns, it will have 10 minutes on it. So that is why it is the best method. However, I understand a lot of you guys don't have private servers, but it's 99 Robux, so it's cheaper than any game passes. What you need to do is, obviously there's no one in it right now, and you don't need to reset it, so I'm going to click a join on this server. And now you'll be loading into a Bubblegum Simulator Infinity server. You can click play, you can click your quality, whatever you want. And now I'm going to load into the server. I've got a great egghead right now. And now the strat is to go to Zen here, and you just basically fall down. I do recommend putting bubble gravity on, because if you didn't know, look at me falling right now, right? Look how fast it is. If you turn bubble gravity on, it slows it down and makes you a lot more glidey. However, I'm going to turn it off for now because it is actually better. If you want to find Aura Islands, I believe it's better just to have bubble gravity off. If you want to just find a 25 times egg, it's better to have it on so you can land on each island. But if you want to find Aura Islands, the best way is just falling all the way down and doing this and just trying to see if there's one. If there's not one, you instantly leave and then rejoin. So I'm going to do this for the next 10 minutes and I'll let you know every single good-ish thing I see. I might not see anything goodish. It does take a while to even find a 25 times island because they are actually pretty rare. If I find a royal or an aura island, that's insane. But yeah, all you got to do is literally just rejoin the private servers if there's no one in it. If there are people in it, you got to reset it. But personally, there's no one in it because I wouldn't do this with a server that people are in because that would be really annoying. So now I'm in this server and we can check again. So let's start the 10 minutes of checking these servers and I'll let you know everything that's rare. First of all, there's a golden chest here. Not that rare, but it's there. And now we're in a new server again. And some servers you don't get like anything at all. There's a normal chest there, but that's pretty much it. And that's just how it goes. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes of hopping servers. All I've found so far are 5 times islands and a lot of gold chests. There's another gold chest there. And haven't found anything cool yet, but hey, maybe we will. Also, by the way, I've hatched 454,000 infinity eggs. Okay, I got my first 10 times nightmare egg, which I will be hatching this because a 10 times nightmare egg is worth hatching for me. So let's hatch this egg while I am hunting for islands. Hopefully there's nothing super rare down there. I believe the Aura egg can spawn anywhere. I know the royal chest can spawn at least under void. I've seen the royal chest spawn under void. I'm not sure it can spawn absolutely anywhere, but the royal chest can spawn anywhere, I believe. We should probably get hatching and stop yapping, and hopefully we can find ourselves a 25 times egg by the end of the episode. But to be fair, I could just go for like an hour and try and get that Aura egg, because I feel like finding an Aura egg would be pretty cool for a video. But I'd like to say I did this for about 3 hours yesterday. I did this for about 3 hours yesterday. So I've done this method a lot, and it is pretty good for getting 25 times eggs. I got 25 times nightmare eggs a couple times, which is what I was looking for. I did find 1 royal chest, but I didn't find anything more than that. I didn't find an Aura egg, but Aura eggs are so incredibly rare that you can't expect finding an Aura egg. But royal chests are rare, but they're feasible with this method as long as you spend a couple hours doing it. All these overlords in chat, and not one of them are going to be me. That's so sad. If I do find a 25 times nightmare egg this video, I will be using an infinity elixir on it because it's just worth it. Speaking of infinity elixir, I believe this quest up here gives me an infinity elixir, and I need to blow 1.5 million bubbles for it, which is a pain. However, I have a little plan for that. Right, yeah, I basically got nothing from this. I got a demonic hydra, but those are pretty useless, so I'm just going to move on for now. There's an island down there. It could be a 25 times, and I could be missing it. However, it's time to continue hopping. I really want to find at least a royal chest for this video because I feel like it'd be a little bit lackluster if I don't. Really? 25 times? Okay, this is my first 25 times island. It's just on the lunar egg. I feel like I want to find at least something somewhat rare. And by the way, this island always like messes me up. This like space island, because it always kind of looks like an Aura egg from far away. There's a 10 times void egg. I could try and hatch null void, but I never want to do that again, even though I need to try and hatch a shiny one for the shiny index. A 10 times lunar egg, how useful. A cheeky little 10 times rainbow egg here. I'm not going to be hatching it though, because I do not need rainbow eggs. Apparently I'm going to be hatching it twice though, because this game is weird with the way it like continues hatching. But yeah, nothing good here. Honestly, I've actually gotten pretty unlucky here. I feel like something should happen if the ore egg spawns in a server, like either a sound effect, which, by the way, I don't play this game with sound on, so that would probably be bad for me, or like some message in the chat. But also, then again, I like that the man-faced god is incredibly rare, because only 3 of them existing is crazy. I do wish I could showcase the pet, but obviously no one who has it has messaged me. But if you do have it, let me know, and I'll be down to showcase. I mean, I don't really think that anyone watching this video will have it because of how, like, I think there's only 3 or 4 of them now, which is correct. How many man-faced gods are there? If you know, I think there's 3 though. But if you know how many exactly, let me know. Another 10 times rainbow egg, and do you see what I mean, by the way? Everything is 9 minutes, which it can't say 10 minutes because it'll be 9 minutes 59, and it'll always be ticking down. Well, maybe it can say 10 if you catch it the second it spawns, but that's really tricky to do. So yeah, every chest in a private server when you're resetting will guaranteed, upon spawn, be a 10 minutes. So if you find an ore egg, you have 10 minutes to try and get yourself that man-faced god. Good one, game. I'm gonna go hatch some inferno dragons on this 10 times luck egg, and I didn't even get one first try. Come on, give me an inferno dragon right now. Really? It's 10 times luck. Come on, game. I've got evolve potions on and I can't hatch an inferno dragon. There we go. Okay. Well, okay. Okay, now we get loads. Now I get 1, I get loads. Great. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm going to casually throw this into a video, but let me do a couple misclicks real quick. Misclick. Oh, no. I misclicked on Infinity Gum. What a misclick. Oh, get misclicked on. Yeah, that was a terrible misclick. Can't believe I actually did that. Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, let's start blowing some bubbles. Maybe the luck of Infinity Bubbles or Infinity Bubble Pass will now allow me to get myself that ore egg, potentially. It feels weird just going over bubble gravity, like going over the 1.5 million I'm so used to. This is so weird. I am not used to this at all. This is really weird. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I think you can go up to 3 million capacity if you've got a certain game pass in original Bubblegum Simulator, but like, Infinity is so cool. It's just cool to see the Infinity there and be able to just blow forever. Yet another 10 times hell egg. We do not need that. This method of getting these islands certainly does require a lot of patience, and it's not that fun to just hop servers, so I do not recommend this personally as like a method to do all the time. But if you just want to find 1 royal chest, maybe it's worth doing this for like a couple hours, but maybe it's just worth AFKing. And what's this? 10 times lunar egg. No thank you. And if you did find the ore egg, that is obviously absolutely incredible. I wish I found it in this video. I mean, I could still. I'm still going to go until I find something at least okay. I'm actually curious. I know this has got nothing to do with this video. However, I'm curious how many coins this will give me. If I pop a coins evolve potion and sell here, how many coins does this give me? 270 million. Okay, that's barely anything, but still. Okay, a somewhat useful egg. 10 times on void egg. Pretty okay. But not good enough. I need that aura egg, the royal chest, or some kind of good 25 times. I've retired my life as a meteorite. I'm literally stuck inside of this, like, asteroid or whatever. Like, what? How did this even happen? This is impressive. Like, huh? Not like there's anything good in this server anyway. I might just retire here inside of here. There's a 10 times void egg, but that's not useful. God's sake, it's another 25 times one. Another 10 times nightmare. I'm gonna also, like, exploit this one because I do need to hopefully get an overlord by the time the update comes out, but like, at this rate, it's not gonna happen. Oh, by the way, I've been server hopping for like an hour. I don't know if this method's actually good. This is a 10 times, unfortunately, of a void island. I mean, ignore the fact it's got 5 minutes on it. It's because I joined this lobby and then waited 5 minutes. So if I do find an aura egg now, it'd be really unlucky. And it's a 10 times nightmare for 1 minute. Yeah, okay, we're not going to find anything in this lobby. I've been doing this method for 2 hours now and haven't found a single 25 times egg, and this method is boring anyway, so I do not recommend it personally. And yeah, I think it's a bad method. I think just hatching an egg is better than checking on the islands periodically is your best bet. I'll do one final server, and the final server did not give me anything. Yeah, so in 2 hours or so of doing this, did I find any worth it islands? Not really. And in this entire time, I probably could have hatched like 20,000 eggs. Or I don't know how many eggs I can hatch in that long. But I could have hatched a decent amount of eggs and I had a better chance of getting something good. But hey, if you're looking for a royal chest, it does probably work. It will just take you probably like 3-4 hours of resetting for a royal chest. And if you're looking for an aura island, this is probably the best method. It's just really, really long and boring. And I found the royal chest. I ended the video and I started editing, but while editing I was hopping servers still, and I have found a royal chest in this server. It was just down here, and yeah, I'm really happy I at least found a royal chest for this video, because if I didn't find a royal chest, at least it felt like, hey, this video is a bit useless. But we found a royal chest, so I think it was all worth it. Maybe not the time spent, but we've only got 25 keys, unfortunately. But there it is, 8 minutes left because it took me a while to get down here. We found a royal chest. Does that change my verdict whether it's worth it or not? Not really, because royal chests are only good if you've got a ton of keys, and I've only got 25, so I'm not going to get anything insane from this royal chest. However, it is worth it if you've got like 100 royal keys backed up and you really need to find that royal chest. I think hopping servers is definitely worth it to an extent, but if you've got like 25 royal keys, you're not going to get anything that good. I mean, I will see what I get here. You get tons of lucky 5, coins 5, speed 5, but realistically with 25 keys, you're not going to get as much as you could. Obviously, I could open all these mystery boxes here and get a ton of keys. And by a ton, I mean probably like 10 extra keys or something like that. But for now, this is good enough, and I'm very happy with getting this royal chest for this video, because without it, it felt a little bit lackluster. We got something good. And we got 1 key left, so let's just use it. We didn't get anything too amazing. We did get an infinity elixir, and also a ton of potions, but it's kind of expected. We didn't get anything super rare, and we haven't found a aura egg or anything, but at least we did find that royal chest, because that is the main thing you guys probably going to be jumping for, or like hopping servers for, because realistically the chance of getting like the aura egg is so ridiculously low that it's probably not worth hopping for, but a royal chest has got just enough odds for it to be kind of worth. So I hope you enjoyed. My final verdict on this is it's not really worth doing. I recommend just hatching the infinity egg or the nightmare egg or whatever egg you want to hatch. By the way, we're up to like 455,000 of them. We've only got 196,000 of them because I stopped hatching nightmare and I started hatching a lot of infinities. If we look at my gift box number, I'm up to 534 gift boxes because I'm stacking them waiting for the update for the gem count to increase. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.